A 27-year-old woman with cystic fibrosis comes to the physician for a follow-up exam. She has been hospitalized frequently for pneumonia and nephrolithiasis and is on chronic antibiotic therapy for recurrent sinusitis. The patient and her husband would like to have a child, but they have been unable to conceive. She feels that she can never achieve a full and happy life due to her disease and says that she is totally frustrated with the barriers of her illness. Although her family is supportive, she doesn't want to feel like a burden and tries to shield them from her struggles. Which of the following is the most appropriate statement by the physician? Alright, so let's go at A. Let's look at A, option A. I think it's really important that you talk to your family more about this. I'm sure they can help you. This is inappropriate because she's just said that although her family is supportive, she does not want to feel like a burden and tries to shield them. So she's not interested in talking to her family at the moment. So that's why option A is out. Next one. You should educate yourself about your disease or condition using credible current sources. Knowledge can help dispel fear and anxiety. Yes, this is true. Knowledge can help dispel fear and anxiety, but don't forget the patient is a patient for a reason, and you're the doctor also for a reason. It's not her, it's not her job to educate herself about the disease or her condition. It's your job to do that. So that's why this option is out. So it should not be you should educate yourself. It should be if you want, you can be like you can probably ask the patient if she wants to know something more about the disease or the natural progression of the disease or what's bothering her, but you can't ask the patient to educate herself. Option C. I understand that living with cystic fibrosis is not easy. You are not alone in this. I would like to recommend a support group. Now I like this option. I've reached option C. I like this option. I will keep this in my mind. Always remember when you're looking at behavioral science questions to read all of the options because there may be one more that's more appropriate. So I've read option C. I've said, okay, yes, this is a likely answer. Let's go to option D. I understand your frustration with your situation. I would like to refer you to a therapist. This is wrong. Where any option that basically talks about referring someone to a therapist or to someone else is wrong because you first need to be able to communicate with the patient before you can refer them to another specialty. When you talk about referrals, it's basically that you don't want to probably deal with this situation and you just want to refer the patient because it's a tough situation, tough decision to make. So you just refer them to someone else, and that other person will make a decision for you. That's not correct. So any usually options which have referral to another specialist or another therapist are usually wrong. So also you should make a note of this. I'm going to tell you all things in between. So whenever you all want, you all can just put down points. When it comes to behavioral science questions, when I used to solve them, I had basically a small A4 sheet where I had like around 30 or 40 points, where I basically make points that help me solve behavioral science questions. And it's usually easier to exclude and to solve questions with the help of exclusion. Okay, option E. I see that you are frustrated, but this illness has its ups and downs. I am sure you will feel much better soon. Now, in this case, this option also, E option also does seem like a likely answer. And now basically we have to look at option C and E and which one would be more appropriate basically. Now, let's talk about E. So I see that you are frustrated, but this illness has its ups and downs. Now, when you say that, you're saying that the illness has its good phases and its bad phases. Yes, that's true. And also, you are saying that I am sure you will feel much better soon. Now, over here, you're asking the patient to be positive. Yes, you're telling them it has its ups and downs, and you're telling her that you are sure she will feel much better soon. Now, this is something that I'm not fine because in a condition like cystic fibrosis, there are lots of complications that can occur. You can never be sure that the patient will feel much better soon. You can never say that. And when you say that, you're basically giving the patient false hope. It's good to give the patient hope, but it's never appropriate to assure the hope. In this case, I am sure that you will feel much better soon is what is creating a problem for this option. What would be a safer bet would be that I understand that living with cystic fibrosis is not easy. Over here, the first statement is empathizing with the patient. You are not alone in this. This is a fact. Lots of people have cystic fibrosis. And what would be better would be to recommend the patient to a support group. Now you're not referring this patient, you're just recommending her to attend a support group or to visit a support group so that she can see people who have the same struggles and she can probably deal with her illness in a better way. So that is why option C is one of the better options.
Thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more.